Part 4. Do you have any pre-recorded sample interviews of you on video on your website? Yes? Great. No? Why not? Come on, let's get into it. So, what are sample interviews on video? Well, these are simply videos of you in actual interviews, or sample ones, to help impress show hosts to interview you based on what they saw, what they heard in those videos of you doing an interview which you created and posted on your website, in your media room, or on pages that benefit from you having a sample interview video of you on them. These video interviews can last anywhere between 5 to 25 minutes or longer if you choose. Ideally, the shorter, the better. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. For example, you might decide to film yourself answering 3 to 5 of the top most pressing questions you enjoy answering, or your entire list of 10 to 20 questions found on your Interview Me page. It's up to you. Some folks will watch the whole video for their own personal enjoyment or for a learning opportunity about what you do or have to say. Why do you need sample interviews on video? There's a couple reasons. For starters, these sample interview videos can introduce you and expand on what you are promoting or the message you want to get across to people. For example, you might have a book that you want to promote. Well, just don't post strictly sales copy on your website to sell your book. Readers want to know about you, the author. Create a video trailer for the book itself and a video recording of you getting interviewed about your book. Give potential buyers of your product or service a real inside look into why you wrote the book, why you created it, what went into it, what you do, and how folks can benefit from reading it or listening to the audio version. With you in video talking about your book, it's more powerful to convince people to buy your book than to sell your book through just reading text, sales copy. No, the book actually comes to life because you are in video. Another great reason to create a video with you being interviewed is to make it extremely fast and easy. So show hosts will say, wow, I like how you answered all those questions and you performed your interview really well. You looked great on camera. I'm really excited to interview you too. My audience is going to love you and what you have to say regarding the topics you covered so well. Need I say more? Let's book an interview. So you see, many hosts are inundated with requests from people to get interviewed. So to stand out among the competition, provide a real-life sample video of you being interviewed on your website. Inspire hosts to choose you over hundreds of others because your video moved them. Not so much the book or the topic, but how you represented yourself. That's key. Now, what is an example of an interview video? Well, on my websites, such as bartsmithworld.com and tvguest.com, you'll find a few examples of video interviews that I've recorded for prospective show hosts and interview decision makers to preview before contacting me with an invitation to be interviewed on their shows. What's more, anyone can watch these and learn about X topic before making a buying decision. Wow, I really liked how you answered those questions. I'm curious to see what else he covers in the book. You get the idea. You'll be able to get a lot of ideas for recording your own sample interviews on video by watching mine. Use whatever you like for your own video. Now, how do you create these interviews on video? Well, to be honest, just do this. Number 1, find a nice, clean area in your home or office to set up a clean and simple environment for filming you on video for just a few minutes. Number 2, set up some professional lights so you're well lit in your videos, which you can buy on Amazon for under $100, and you should have these on hand anyway. Number 3, set up your phone on a 72-inch tripod to film you, and I say 72-inch because if you're tall, you're going to need that extra height. A regular 5-foot tripod is not enough. No, go for that 72. I'd link a lavalier microphone to your phone to enhance the quality of the audio being recorded in your video. And again, you're using your phone to film this video. Number 4, print out a list of questions in large print on a sheet of paper that you can just keep by your side as a ready reference. Okay, the next question I'll answer is, number 5, optional, film each answer to X question in a separate video on your phone. What you're going to do is you're going to piece them together later in one long video in post-production using some video editing software. And what I like to use is movavi.com, 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 for the Mac and the PC. I love this software. It is so easy, user-friendly. Number 6, another option. Go ahead and film one long video with you answering all your questions, and then just cut and edit the video in post-production. That's okay too. Number 7, display a series of different emotions in your answers. Seriousness, laughter, smiles. Minimize hand waving, please. Keep your hands down. Keep your posture sitting straight upright with your shoulders back, or if you're leaning back on the couch or the chair, that's okay, but your head up held high. Good. Number 8, when done, transfer all those videos off your phone to your computer for editing. Yeah, you could edit the video on your phone, but you know what? No thanks, not for me. I like doing it on a computer. Okay, good. Number 9, open up your editing program. Again, I use movavi.com. Import all your videos, place them on the timeline, and piece them together. Watch it. How does it go? Looks good. There's question number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 10, insert black space with white text in between each question that you answer, displaying the question in a sort of a text block that you're about to answer beforehand. So in between each question, you've got this sort of a transition to a black screen with white text per se that displays the question that's going to be asked. And then you just go right into answering it. Pretty simple. Number 11, insert any other text in the outro or intro of your video. Perhaps if you mentioned a website, you could put that in text, sort of as like a call out. And then whatever else you want to put in the interview, make sure that goes in there too. And number 12, D-O-N-E, done. Publish it after you've previewed it a couple of times. Hey, this looks really good, or oops, I caught a little blooper. I'm going to edit that out. But review it, make your changes, and then, if you like, it's ready to upload to your website where it belongs and or on video sharing websites. Put it on Instagram. Put it on TikTok. Put it on YouTube. In fact, you should have an area on your YouTube channel dedicated to videos that you've done where you've been interviewed. Yeah. So, in a nutshell, these are the steps to create a simple video interview with you answering a few questions. Once you make one of these videos, make a few more for other books you wrote, products, services that you'd like people to know more about, etc. If you need help with this, if you do, ask around to get someone to help you. That is, make it a fun project for the afternoon or evening. Set aside at least 2 to 3 hours for this, maybe more. Or perhaps take your assistant to lunch or dinner and pay them for their time, which is much appreciated. Once you get the hang of this, you'll probably want to answer different questions in a different video and in a different setting. Go for it. I know for me, I got about 20 videos I got to make for about 20 of my books. I'm not going to do them in the same place. I'm going to switch them around. Whatever you want to do, go for it. Keep shooting video of yourself until you have the best video filmed for a specific interview segment. That's what I would do. And you can do it too.